Hi, my name is Nestor Hernandez, and I'm doing my BE170 final video presentation. The topic of my research paper was how to manage water in a business. The reason I picked this topic was I had trouble trying to decide what to pick and how water related to business. And I decided to look deeper at how business and water are related to one another, and how water is used in our everyday lives, and how the government manages the water, how they manage to make sure people are paying their bills, and making sure that the water that's getting delivered to people's home are safe and um, free of any chemicals that will hurt people. So the main topic and focus of my paper is how the Flint, Michigan government didn't maintain clean water, and they didn't maintain clean water when they switched where they got their water source, and they switched to the Flint, Michigan River. They switched to this water source because they wanted to save a couple $100 from managing their water, and this could have been prevented with sampling and maintaining their water um, after they had switched. So because of the switch, there was high amounts of lead inside the water from the river, and they didn't treat any of the water, so it caused a lot of people and citizens of Flint, Michigan to get sick and even die because of the high exposure of lead in the water, because the ideal lead exposure in water should be 0. And I also talk about how Tucson, Arizona is making sure that something like this doesn't happen again. The steps that Arizona is taking, or from my research, what Tucson, Arizona is doing is doing testing from water facilities and from wells in different places around town, collecting samples from neighborhoods, and even asking certain citizens of Tucson to send in or collect waters from the tap inside people's homes. They are From these samples, this they use the samples to analyze and make sure that the water is safe to drink for any humans, and they test for that the water is free of any chemicals, harmful chemicals that can hurt humans. Also make sure that it's free of lead, because any exposure to lead can kill any person and dramatically affect not only the citizens now, but later on in future generations. They also check for organic matter that is inside the water, diseases. They make sure that the water that people are consuming are free of diseases, and they also post all the data that they receive, so that the public is able to see what is actually inside the water from uh, their neighborhoods and where their water is actually coming from. And these are my references. Do you think that